But if you are a transgressor of the law, your circumcision has become uncircumcision. Therefore, if the uncircumcision keeps the requirements of the law, will not his uncircumcision be reckoned for circumcision? And the uncircumcision by nature fulfilling the law will judge you, who, with the letter and circumcision, are a transgressor of the law. And finally, for the one on the outside, a Jew is not, neither that on the outside in flesh is circumcision. But he who is a Jew is one on the inside, the circumcision of the heart and spirit, not in letter, of whom the praise is not of men, but of God.
Yeah, it's more very clear reference to the Brit Chadashah here, the New Covenant, that it's all about being a Jew in your heart, not in the outside. And he's talking to those people who think that they are. This is the Jewish supremacists. It's nothing new. We have them in Netanyahu's Kahanists right now, the right-wing fascist parties in Israel, who are thinking that they are a guide for the blind, light in the darkness, instructors of the foolish, teachers of infants, having the law, the embodiment of the knowledge of the truth, but not actually thinking that somehow any of this applies to themselves. There's not a difference, actually. It's a very similar situation we see now. But, if you go back just before World War II, when none of this existed, you would be struggling to see how any of this applied to the Jews. We're kind of lucky that we live in a time when we can see secular Judaism, not Judaism, secular Jews, with their abolition of Judaism as just a stepping stone towards Jewish supremacism. We're quite lucky that we can see that today and read a passage like this and say, yes, that's how it was in those days. But if you were before World War II, you'd be struggling. It's just a blind hatred. There were not Jews like that. There were not communities like that. The closest you might have had would have been the Karaites, and they were almost non-existent before World War II anyway. So we're quite lucky that we have that parallel, that we can see this.
Can you explain perhaps the category?
We can say